What is up, guys? Welcome to JS Racing. My name is Jason. It's been a very long time since I last posted any videos, and it's really become a trend with me. I mean, I've had other channels as well, and that's really been the case because, once I get myself busy with a project or several projects, I just forget to do a video to sort of record about it. So yeah, I haven't been able to do anything on social medias, on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, because I was so busy with several projects that I've been working on. And in this video, I just want to share with you guys some of the things that I've been doing and also some important updates. First things first, the most important thing that I want to talk about is real quick is the 59mm stroke crankshaft with the oil channel is now completed. So it comes in here, comes out here, and this is very important because with the 59 stroke, it's a lot more powerful for the engine. So when you have some debris inside the oil, it actually puts a lot more force into pushing all those debris together. And what we've tested is that with no oil filtration, and you just have like the normal sort of connecting rods, a lot of the debris will collect a lot quicker and actually mush together into pieces into the area where the connecting rod connects to the crankshaft. And that is catastrophic because if you keep running it, it will eventually cease. So having this available is absolutely amazing because now we can use the new crankcase with the deeper sort of cylinder and also bigger stroke to produce much higher power engines. I mean, we were doing that already with the ZR28 and 22, but now we can actually run those reliably, not having to worry about the engine seizing. So that's the crankshaft. The second thing I want to talk about is actually connecting rods. So the factory that we've been working with to produce all of these new parts, they've actually been, busy with their own R&D sort of thing. And what they did was they got a sort of like an existing but sort of reinforced sort of stock connecting rod, and they machined it and put bearings on both the pin side and also the connecting rod side. So it's a great idea, and I got my hands on one just to test it out. But unfortunately, this is, at least for this particular piece, it's still not ready for use because when I tested it, I mean, it does run well, but the vibration it causes is just so extreme. We used to test a steel connecting rod, and that, if you have to compare the vibration from that, wasn't even as bad as this. And this isn't that much heavier than stock connecting rods, but for some reason it just, produced so much vibration that it's just impossible to hold on to the steering wheel. So after I took it apart, like the engine and everything, I sort of just did some manual testing, and what I found was that every time, like if you have this connecting rod, every time you go past the bottom dead center point, you go back and forth, you will feel a very obvious kink as it goes past the bottom dead center. So that translates to extreme amounts of vibration. Now with the stock connecting rod, that won't happen at all. It's very smooth transition going back and forth, but with this it's a very obvious kink. And another thing with this is because this is much more reinforced, so it's a bit wider. Okay, so when the crankshaft is running, it will move horizontally, and when it goes to the extreme one side, this will have a lot more friction, and if you're just doing manually, it will get stuck as well. So this unfortunately is not ready. If you do see it being sold, I would say be careful, because I don't know if all of them will cause the same amount of vibration. It is a great concept, but at least for this particular version, it's not usable. I mean, these guys are going to send me another sample very soon to test, so I will keep you guys updated if this is going to work. So yeah. That's the connecting rod. So another thing that I've been working on is the exhaust pipe header. So the header is very important because you don't want a lot of restriction for the exhaust gas to escape the combustion chamber. A bit of restriction is great for lower end RPM sort of torque, but as it builds up, you just really want a very unrestricted flow to escape as quick as possible. I mean, four-stroke engines operate quite differently to two-stroke engines. Two-stroke engines need that back pressure, but four-stroke engines don't really need that. So this new exhaust header, which I'll show you on screen now, I've been playing around with the angles, the positions, everything. And right now, I think the design is pretty much to what we want, because it has enough angle to sort of stay away from the seat, but not too steep that the exhaust gas is not going to be able to escape the combustion chamber as quickly as possible. And also it's very short, so the shorter it is, the quicker it is able to get to the end pipe. And the end pipe, we are actually working on another version now, because right now we have a straight end pipe, so it's just straight through, and it's very noisy. Some tracks they do have noise complaints, concerns, so we are going to make one that is sort of like reduction for noise, but it will sort of drop the horsepower down a little bit. But hopefully this version that we're working on won't be doing it too much. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on with the exhaust pipe portion of things. And the header is now basically mass production ready, so we're going to be making quite a few. And because we will be needing a lot of these units, because we are actually working on a new track. So let me just show you real quick. So what you see on screen now is, like, I would say it's pretty finalized design, at least when I completed it. But then after a while, all the investors thought that we could go for a different design. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to be changing this layout. But I just want to give you guys some rough parameters of this track. So this track is about 1.5 kilometers long. It's 12 meters wide. It has about 18 corners. It's a bit more than we should have, but a lot of the corners are really just like very mild chicane. So it's really just there to sort of block progression for during the race. So it's more for the purpose of making it more difficult for people to overtake for certain sections of the track. So it's a pretty technical track, I would say. But yeah, I think it's going to be really fun if we go with this layout. But I think it's more than likely that we're going to change the design. So I'm going to have to whip something up again soon. But yeah, it took me a while to work on this, because whenever you draw a track, it's not just one drawing. You have to draw all the sorts of elements to tell the construction guys what you need to work on for every step of the way. So you have the electronics, like the cameras, the timing loops, you have the corner radius, you have the material that you're going to use for the runoff, you have the white lines, everything. So it's a complicated process. It took me quite a while to sort of complete this drawing. But yeah, I mean, the new one, I don't know, it's going to take me another half a month to finish. But the important thing about this track design is that it is following a lot of the latest CIK requirements for new tracks. So from the start and finish line, there's going to be at least 100 meters to the first corner. So the straight is actually pretty long. It's about 180 meters, something like that. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it, but anyway, I mean, I don't mind showing you guys this design, because I think it's going to change anyway. So anyway, so that's another thing that I've been working on. Now, there's another very important thing that I have been working on, and this one I really want you guys to get involved with, is our very own website. So yeah, it took me a long time to take all these product pictures, Photoshop them, do the entries, pricing, everything. You know, we're selling engines, we're selling spare parts, and spare parts we have a lot, you know, and we're going to be selling tools as well. And for the tool section, I have a couple of things that is actually made by me. The dyno processing unit. So if you want to make your own inertia dyno, I have the processor unit, you know, all ready to go. So you just need to make the hardware part, you know, have that installed onto the rack, whatever, install the software, and you're good to go. So that's the inertia dyno processing unit. And this is for the Micron charger. So it comes in a kit with the charging coil. I'm gonna have to add the charging flywheel as well. I don't have those fancy you know, billet flywheels. I only have the cast aluminum flywheels. So I mean, if you want the billet flywheels, I think you won't be able to use this charger. But the benefit of this charger is if you use a Micron, either 5S, 5, or 6, you'd be able to use this to continuously charge your unit as you run. So you'd be able to use the unit for a fairly long time. And also, I'm gonna sell the sprocket alignment laser. It's gonna be pretty cheap. So anyway, this one is magnetic. So if you're using those steel sprockets, it's gonna be very easy. Just snap it on, and it will tell you the alignment of the chain and the front sprocket, blah blah blah. So what I want to get you guys involved with is I'm gonna have this website made available for browsing, but all the products are gonna be out of stock. What I want you guys to do is, if you guys are at all interested in any of the products, please leave me a message just here. Tell me where you live and which products you're interested or considering. Then I will try to stock those products up and actually create the shipping cost for those countries, because this is a Shopify platform, and the shipping sort of system, I'm still trying to work it out. I'm not very familiar with it. So right now I'm just doing it the stupid way, which is going by weight and then country by country, all the shipping costs, everything. So I have to work out everything. Yeah. So I mean, anyway, let me know what you guys are interested in, and I will work on the stocking and also the shipping costs. Because right now I'm not going to have the money to actually stock everything up. That's just a huge amount of money that I just don't have. So I'm just going to have to do it slowly, item by item. So if you guys are at all interested in this, let me know, leave me a message, you know, and I'll try to make it available for your country. Yep. Another thing that I have been working on is kind of, I don't know, it's still a work in progress. I still haven't figured out how to lay out all the parts yet. And it's this. It sort of connects to this and also connects to this. What it does is it's actually just an engine oil sucker. So if you're doing maintenance for any of your carts, like this is actually more useful for people who operate a track. So if you have a ton of carts that you need to do engine oil change, you just stick this in the you know, the hole where you put the engine oil, and just press a button. It will suck everything out within 10 seconds. The slowest it was for like 500 mil, it was like 15 seconds. But it's very clean when it sucks it, because this point actually sticks right at the bottom of the crankcase. So all the dirty stuff is going to be sucked up real good by this thing. But I still have a problem with how to lay out all the parts. So yeah, it's still a work in progress. So that's a project that I'm already sort of benching for now, because I'm actually working on something else that's, I think it's a lot more important. And I'll give you a quick teaser. It looks like that. Okay, so I will be posting another video all about that. Okay, so you can guess whatever it is, but I can tell you it's not what you think it is. But anyway, I will be posting another video on that, and I will share with you all the details about that system in my next video. So if you're interested, stay tuned, and yeah, I'll be posting that in a couple of days after this video. So anyway, so again, if you guys are interested in any of my products or any of the things that I'll be selling, or you know, if you don't know what I'm selling, you can just go to my web shop, the online store, whatever. It's js-racing.shop. You can just go there and check it out. If you have anything that you're interested, just leave me a message and let me know where you're from, and I will try to make that available for you. Anyway, so that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.